Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. It's just gone high noon here at 6 Senga Street in Melbourne Park. Beautiful day, 18 degrees. Spring's here in marvellous Melbourne. In fact, the Cox Plate jumps at 5:40 this afternoon at Moonee Valley. But you can put your money there. But personally, I think your money's probably safer in real estate, ladies and gentlemen, and what a great opportunity right behind me. My name's Martin Hewitt. I'll be your auctioneer, of course. We are Ray White Noble Park, Springvale, your local experts. Speaking of experts, Jason Yan is at the back there with his hand in the air. One of the most favoured agents in the area, very knowledgeable professional, so grab a business card from Jason if you're unsuccessful here today. Also, we've got Tyler Dillon and Chris Utley as well walking across the court there. So on behalf of our team to your team, wish you all the best with your competition and bidding this afternoon. I've got contracts in my hand, the Section 32 vendor statement, jointly published by the Real Estate Institute of Victoria and the Law Institute of Victoria, and we use very similar contracts at all our auctions every Saturday. There is something I need to read out to you by law, ladies and gentlemen. That's the terms and conditions in which we're bidding today. It's a blue code of conduct, and Jason's kindly had this on display on these stone tops half an hour prior. It simply states that the auction will be conducted in accordance with rules and any additional conditions that were made available in inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers of a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserved price as the auctioneer indicates bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders and can provide fines for misconduct. The rules do permit the making of vendor bids. The words are used to make a vendor bid on behalf of the vendors. In fact, I'll say the words vendor bid, and by law, I, as the auctioneer, can only make a vendor bid. As you imagine, lots of these contracts have gone out both in paper format and electronically. It is officially lot number 6 on plan of subdivision number 71771, and being the land more particularly described in the certificate of title volume 8618 on folio 280. Together with any improvements, I know it, you know it, and the local postman knows the property, more colloquially as 6 Senga Street in Noble Park. Chattels included today by some beauties here, of course, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings and window furnishings, 3 split system air conditioning units, which is great for all weather temperature control, of course. You may have noticed the 8 kilowatt solar system on the roof. That stays with the property, the 24 panels, and I'm told you barely have to pay anything for your electricity there. So that's going to absolutely save a fortune over the life of the property, and that comes with the contract. The ceramic tiles are just high quality all throughout. Of course, I mentioned the stone bench top, the garden shed stays, as does the water tank for keeping your garden alive and healthy over summer, and the window shutters and dishwasher all make up part of my contract here. Shortly when the property's sold, we will seek a 10% deposit. You can pay that to Jason, of course, cash, cheque or electronic transfer, and balance in a very flexible 45, 60 or 90 days. So you can take it sooner, take it later. You'll be in before Christmas anyhow, so whatever suits your lifestyle, our vendor will meet you on those terms. So that's it for the contract. The exciting part is a lot to offer here. Really handsome property. I just love the look and feel of it. It's in tip-top condition. Interestingly, our owner has been here for 23 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's how much they liked it. And of course, family have been raised here, and they're here to say goodbye to their family home. They're moving elsewhere further out, but it's going to be a reluctant sale for them. 3 bedrooms inside. I always love split level homes. It just adds an extra dimension. You've got a combination of those ceramic tiles, polished timber floors, 3 good sized bedrooms there, great centre bathroom, and how about this, 2 toilets as well, which is great for family living. The single lock-up garage has got a lot of comments there which matches the architecture build of the home. And have a look at the parking apron here. At least 4 cars off the street, 1 undercover. So absolutely great for a growing family. In terms of location, we are in a court, obvious reasons. Everyone wants to live in a cul-de-sac. Why? There's no through traffic, just people who need to be here come into the court. There's Keysborough College, a wet tennis ball throw, whack into that marvellous learning institution there. There is the lane, so no more excuses for the kids being late for school. You grab the school bag off the hook, dart down there, and in about 41.6 seconds you've arrived at school. Lots of primary schools as well. The education capital of the southeast is Noble Park, and shops around, Springvale shops, of course, Noble Park shops. You've even got Parkmore, a choice of large and small scale shopping, which is just terrific. Located on 536 square metres, I think it ticks every box. It's a house-proud property. Don't need to spend anything on it. Kitchen's been done, bathroom updated, and it literally is turn the key, move your gear in and start living amongst the friendliest neighbours in Noble Park, and great, as I say, holiday celebrations in the street as well, I'm told. So there you go. About $680 a week if you're an investor joining us here. Pretty tight rental market, but I think it would be great to own or occupy. I'll let you be the decider of that. Let's look at some numbers now, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time since 2002, 6 Senga Street in Noble Park. 3174 is the postcode. And I'll just need some numbers back from you and away we go. Anywhere at all, owner keen to sell. Very fair and reasonable price, I dare say. Simple as that, hand in the air, you know how it works, just call out a number, you'll be in the lead. Pretty simple transaction here. Last person standing is always the winner at an auction, whether you negotiate first or buy the property. That's how it rolls. Fair and democratic.
750.
Sorry, Jason?
750.
750. Welcome to you, madam, at 750. Little cheeky one across the street from the north side, but hey, we'll take that. At $750,000, that's a good start. At $750, I'll seek a 50 rise. At $750,000, is there a 50 rise anywhere, ladies and gentlemen? That turns around to lucky number 8. That's got to be good for all. At $750, the bid. At $750, is there an 8 anywhere? At $750.
820, Martin.
820, great bid. Very confident with you, sir. 820, that's how you do it. Take note. The superstar over there. Good to see you leaning on the fence, sir, and not sitting on it. At 820, you're in the lead. At 820, down to my left-hand side. It's the west versus the east. 820, the bid. Make it a 20 rise if you like, ladies and gentlemen. That makes it easy for everyone. At $820,000, the bowl of a court. Matching period architecture in the street, that's what I like. 820 new bidding. What about 20 from you, madam? 820 we're bid. At 820, a 20 rise anywhere. Make yourself known, put your hand up, just call out a number. At 820, good news for you there, sir. The champagne cork halfway out of the bottle, but 820, just keep a lid on it. As I say, a little bit further to go, I suspect. At 820, in fact, make it 10,000 if you like. Boy, it can't be more fair than that. 820. I'll even take a 10,000 rise if that makes it easier for you buyers. As I say, nothing to lose. You'll be in the lead. Simple as that. First call at 820. Firmly bid in this direction. Not here to muck around. Instructions are clear. Are to sell the property. At 820, you're here to buy buyers, make yourself known. Wave a hanky, do a handstand, shout something out, because at 820 we're on the second call. At 820, $10,000 will get you in the lead. At 820, what about you at the back there, madam? 820, 10 is the rise. Welcome back to the bidding any time. Not much time left on the board. At $820,000, I'd imagine within moments it'll be SOLD and simply gone, ladies and gentlemen. At 820, with you, sir, the superstar. Third and final call at 820, locked and loaded, down the hill here.
830.
Oh, stop the clock. Well, 840, bang, bang, he's gone. Take that. 840. At 840, back again. Just barely get the words out. At 840. Just hope this late arrival's got a checkbook. At 840. We're at 840, sir. 10 is the rise. So get involved now. At 840. At 840. Never know. Funnier things have happened at an auction. Might have cash in that bag. You never know. At 8:40.
I know for myself.
8:40.
Everyone,
He's either very strong or that's an electric bike. I don't know. He's taken up the hill pretty quickly. At 8:40. Back again. At 8:40. 10, madam. 8:40. New bidding. What about you, sir? It's against you. You've had a dip. Come back again. 8:40 is the bid. No pressure. There's just 61 people looking at you at 8:40. 8:40, our superstar down there.
sorry, someone bid 8:30.
Confirming your bid.
Oh, sorry.
8:40, there we go. He's locked and loaded at 8:40. Let's do the 3 count again. First call at 8:40. Back to the champagne bottle for you, sir, at 8:40. Second call. No more late bids, sir, in the state of Victoria. You must get your hand up at 8:40. Third and final call. Are we all done, buyers?
8:50.
Oh, stop the clock. 8:50. At
8:60.
8:60. Back again at 8:60. At 8:60. Very strong bidding there. Take note. That's how you do it, buyers. Professional. I suspect you've done this before, sir. At 8:60. At $860,000. At 8:60.
Martin, we're on the market, we're selling.
Thank you, Jason. You've heard it there from the superstar, Jason Young. We are selling, playing for keeps, changing the title deed, the Lockwoods and all that jazz. So great news for you, sir. If we don't get a higher bid, you'll be moving into the stunning operation and property behind me. 8:60, sir. You've heard it now. Not going inside to refer. We're about to sell it. What about 5, just for a giggle? 8:60. I'll take 5, sir. Nothing. 8:60. It's only money. It'll all be the same in 100 years, sir. At 8:60. What about you, madam? 8:60 is the bid. 5 we will take. Don't let us. You started us off, madam. You got to finish it off at 8:60. What about you folks over there? You giving me permission to sell? 8:60. 8:60. Beautiful smile on this man and the family. Love to see you in there at 8:60. First call and we're selling the property. Second call. We are selling. 8:60 is the bid. Any news there, Chris? Seconds left, sir. 8:60. I'll take 5. Can't be more fair than that. We've been cutting it in half.
8:65.
65. He likes the 5.
8:70.
8:70. Back again. At 8:70. 8:70. He will not let go of the rope, this bloke. Very strong bidding at 8:70. At 8:70. Kids off to Keysborough College. Great learning institution. Get an ATAR score at 49. Almost guaranteed. 8:70. Off to Melbourne Uni doing law, sir. Dentistry, you name it. It's all happening over there. 8:70 the bid. 8:70. What about you, sir, again? I'll take the 5. Seemed to appeal to you last time. Gonna call it 3 times against you. It's over here. You're only metres away from each other. It could get messy at 8:70. First call and we're selling. Second call as I do the Elvis and wind up here, folks, at 8:70. You done there? Nope. Giving me the sign this way, sir, not that way. This way. 8:70. Another 5. Third and final call. 8:70 is the bid. You've all got about 11.26 seconds left on the Tisso. At 8:70, past the third bid. Clack, and we're counting down. 8:70 with the superstar over here. Few seconds left, sir, for the 5 bid. At 8:70, past the third call. Are we all done? It's going, and gone. Congratulations.